Dun 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 dun.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the next episode of Should You Bake It? I know it's been a long while, I keep saying that, but happy Thanksgiving to all of you from all of us. And this episode is going to be a 4-ingredient pecan pie ball recipe. Get that straight. Seriously. But another thing, first thing I want to say about this is, I was like, oh, 4 ingredients, and that's probably what you guys are saying. Sweet. No, it's not 4 ingredients. So, let me show you how many ingredients. It's not that many to begin with. We have 1 stick of butter, so that's 1. Half cup, 1 stick, either or. We got 1 cup of all-purpose flour. We have a heaping cup of chopped pecans, which I have toasted because I always toast any nut that I'm using. I always toast them because I don't know if you know, but it brings out the natural oils and it just smells absolutely lovely. And we have a 1/4 teaspoon back here in this tiny little tot right here, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And over here we have 2 tablespoons of sugar. And it says optional. You can use some melted chocolate to drizzle over. And the other option is when these cookies are done, you can roll them in powdered sugar. For me, that option is a bit much. It's way too sweet for my family, so I'm opting for the drizzled chocolate. I'm using milk chocolate chips here. You could go with the semi-sweet. I know a lot of people do that. Dark chocolate, white chocolate. I opted for the milk chocolate for my family. So we've also got our oven preheated to 275. Now for the utensils you're going to need, just a bowl, hand mixer, a scoop, and we've got our pans lined with, I'm using wax paper because I don't have parchment paper today, so I'm going with the waxy here. Waxy. And over here, what I'm using, you don't have to by all means. I have a cup here with my, what is this, Brittany?
Piping bag with the tip.
Amen. I've got a Wilton number 3 here, just so I can control my drizzle because I am super OCD about that. That's just me, again. So, like I said, this is what we have over here. And we're going to go, this is something I found on Facebook from, hang on a second here, it's called I Wash You Dry. Never heard of this page. It's on Facebook, and it's requested by my mom to make for Thanksgiving. So I'm making it a day ahead so I can let the cookies cool, pack them, and all that good stuff. Now, the girls are going to try them first. Whoopsie. Sorry, Mom. But, so my mom found them, requested them, and I'm going to make them, and then we're going to take them tomorrow. So, like usual, we're going to get set up over here with all the ingredients. It's pretty much a stick them all together. Roll them up, put them on. It says it makes 22. We'll see how it goes. And then we're going to bake them at 275. But I'll show you once we get them all rolled. And then as we mix. So we'll get set up and get going. Okay, so the first step is to get your butter, sugar, and flour. And we're going to cream these together. And then we'll fold in our pecans and our salt. Okay, so now I've just dumped in my salt and my toasted pecans. And we're just going to go ahead and fold these through. Okay, so it will look crumbly and it won't look like a dough, but when you put it in your hand, you're going to have to squish it together, kind of like Play-Doh, and it will come together like a dough, like a cookie dough, and it'll start to look like a cookie. So just keep working it and squishing it, and it will come together like that, and they will be small. They're supposed to be smaller because it does make 22. So I'm just going to keep popping these out and put them in the oven. And it says between 35 and 40 minutes. And then we'll show you what they look like when they're done. Okay, here are the beautiful pecan balls all finished. I got 21. Shy of 22. But here they are. So they're going to go in a 275-degree oven for 45 minutes. I'm going to check on them probably about 40 minute-ish. Depends on how your oven runs. So make sure you just keep the light on and check on them. They're not going to turn too golden, and I spaced them out a little bit. These are not going to spread. So you can put them as close or as far as you want them. And just keep an eye on them, and you'll know when they're done when they're just a little light golden, and you can smell the beautiful aroma. And we'll come back when that's done. Okay, so 45 minutes, we took them out, and I put my melted chocolate in my piping bag with my Wilton No. 3 tip. Very small, very tiny, so it's going to allow me to control the drizzle a lot more. And I should probably let them cool, but I'm a little impatient, so I'm going to drizzle one, see how it goes, see how it drips off, and then, you know, decide whether or not I'm going to let them fully cool or not. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. Like I said, this is option one, is to drizzle chocolate. The other option she gave was to completely roll these in powdered sugar. I think what these are kind of similar like is to a rum ball. And, you know, my family is known to do that around Christmas time too. But this is going to go with the pecan pie that I'm going to make. So we're going to drizzle and see how it's going to go. Oh, that's perfect. So I'm going to finish drizzling all of these because that's working out perfect.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then we'll come back and baby Brittany will try one. Okay, so I just finished drizzling them. And I just wanted to say I used a whole 11.5 ounce bag of these Hershey mini milk chocolate chips. And I probably only used a 1/4 cup of them after I drizzled them. So I think what I'm going to do with the leftovers, because I have so much, I think I'm going to dip just the bottoms. I'm going to use some forks and just dip maybe half the bottoms in them. And I'll let Brittany explain. She already took a bite. She doesn't want to be on camera. So I'll let her talk to you about the taste and her experience.
Okay, so I don't believe it called for the toasted pecans, but Mom, being amazing, she toasted hers, and I immediately got that. So if you're going to make these, I highly suggest toasting your pecans, because it's awesome. And I suspected them to be really dry, because I know they're just like flour, and there's no like milk or anything. But the chocolate being on there, it so helped out with that, and they were not dry at all. They are so good, and they like crumble and melt in your mouth, and they are amazing.
So you would prefer the chocolate over the powdered sugar?
Oh gosh, yeah. I feel like the powdered sugar would take all the moisture out of my mouth.
Awesome. Perfect.
Definitely do chocolate. And the flavors go so good together.
So that's how those turned out. And the chocolate's already setting. And like I told you, I drizzled these out of the oven warm. So it didn't melt off or anything like that. It stayed just as is. And it's already setting. So I think that's a plus too. And I think next time too, I think I might just do a double batch as good as these turn out. So, and you can just, like she said, I always toast my pecans, always. You know, coming from Georgia, we toast our pecans. Pecans, pecans if not, but pecans. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and just dunk a few of these halfway into the chocolate, you know, adding to the moisture of these cookies. But these turned out absolutely amazing. And like I said, I got that from Facebook, and it's from someone that goes by I Wash You Dry. So that was a new one. So I was pretty excited to do one from someone new. So thank you guys so much again for watching.
10 out of 10. Should bake. 10 out of 10.
Coming from her, because she knows. So thank you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I'm going to do my Should You Bake It tomorrow on Thanksgiving.
Should you make it?
Should you make it? Thank you.
You're welcome.
With my family. You're going to get to meet my family. So excited. Or am I? Just kidding. So we'll see you tomorrow. See you tonight when you see this. Bye guys. Thank you.